Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Gemstone Legends video, and in this video we've got the Guild War. Before we get to this video, if you haven't checked out Gemstone Legends yet, come check it out. There are, no joke, thousands of players from Empires and Puzzles that have come over already, and for good reason. Simply put, it's a really fun game with some big advantages over Empires and Puzzles. We both know that the players that join these games earliest are some of the most dominant players. And this game is starting to really take off, so the longer you wait, the more you miss out on. Not only can you support the channel by using the download link in the description of this video, or by scanning the QR code on your screen, but doing so will also give you a free $50 starter bonus with an epic hero, gems, and gold coins. All for free, just by using the link or QR code provided. And then when you start, you'll gain access to beginner events exclusively for players who use the link or QR code provided that will give you another strong epic hero, a set of 5-star legendary equipment, and a platinum scroll for another guaranteed epic or legendary hero. Lastly, I have created a bunch of videos in a Gemstone Legends playlist on my YouTube channel to make learning this game as easy and fun as possible. So hit that download link in the description and get started with one of the most fun and deep Match 3 RPGs. There's a great community in Gemstone Legends. It has some huge advantages over Empires and Puzzles, and overall I think you guys are really gonna like it. We're up against a familiar name, I think another YouTuber who does Empires and Puzzles as well as Gemstone Legends. The scores are quite even, but if you look at our side, we are fully intact. They mostly are as well too, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes at the end. You can see these targets here are these blue or kind of turquoise targets are a new feature of the update. I will be doing my take on that latest patch / update soon. There's a lot to go through, so I'm making my way through that, and then I will discuss that in video. But this is a nice way for the generals or leaders, however you want to think of it, to be able to point to targets without having to use the banner space to do that. So we're just going to jump right in here and help get these cooldown timers going. So we'll be starting here. We got a couple Nefri Leo teams. It seems to be a common strategy for everyone to load up their midfield towers with their best teams and to leave the worst teams in the treasury because you have to fight so hard just to get there, which is interesting. All right, so we've got 3 people hitting in here. There's one down, so let's jump in. Let's see, what color do I want to go? So Sophia is definitely a concern. I'm thinking of trying to get away with an Inula in here. But killing Leo is definitely important. So what's this other team? Taunt with Zarkon. Definitely don't have as good of a handle on this game still as I do with Empires and Puzzles, which makes sense because I've played Empires and Puzzles about 3 times as long. Let's try this. Healing Dragon. So Sophia is an issue. They have speed lead with Sigil. Sophia's going to be an issue. So AoE. I mean, I could just use my best team here, but I don't really like starting with that. Though, as I mentioned, usually the tougher teams are further out here. I need to just replicate this team, but for now I am going to use my best team. And we'll see how we do. I have a second copy of all of these heroes leveled up. The equipment's not going to be as good, but... Alright, no trap. Alright. Okay. Resisted. Well, still a lot of dot damage. We're not going to be able to get Zarkon going a second time, unfortunately. Sigil is probably going to hit Zarkon, so we'll give him a little bit of a buffer. As predicted. Alright, so we need to get every single blue off the board here. Oh, he's dead though. Alright, now we come after Sophia. I think someone said that if you don't use traps within that battle, or not traps, but war machines, if you don't use them within that battle, they are gone. Yeah, so this team is so good. Doesn't need taunt. I think it's good because, one, Zarkon is good. He hits everyone even if taunt is there. There's no damage to throw back at him. Gladiosa, tons of dot damage as well, so good synergy between the two. And you can use that silence strategically. Then you have a healer to protect you from a bad board because she can revive. Sigil to remove any of those ailments, also for the speed lead. But another thing that makes this team good is that the heroes are very fast. Gladiosa is over 300, which seems to be fast for most Gladiosa builds that I've seen. Zarkon is over 400 with his passive ability. Sigil is my fastest hero at 400 and something, I can't remember. So that makes a big difference, of course. Okay. I think I can get away with this. Alright, so let's dissect this. Zarkon. Should have used that other team here, actually, because they have a bunch of ailments. So I'm thinking definitely Inula. maybe this is a good time for Jasper and Raphael. And then need some sort of silence or stun, ideally. So I'd be taking a big risk by not bringing a healer. But I feel like I'm not going to be dangerous enough if I do. Zarkon's probably going to be fast because of his passive. Just by giving him accuracy, which he needs, gives him speed. Hard to say about Najjar. And yeah, fuck it. Wow, that's actually amazing that my Inula is faster. And that's really cool that Jasper goes off before the enemy in the jar. So let's give ourselves a good head start here. Okay, we cannot charge Inula, which really sucks. Close. If this blue was one tile closer, we could have. So instead, we're gonna fuck. All right, so we're getting hit by that. It's happening. So she can match 4 times, so let's clear out blues and reds as best we can. And then we're going for this guy. Oh, damn. Fuck. That's gonna be tough to finish. Okay, we get 3 marks. He's gonna have very high HP though. And then we're gonna save blues for Inula's turn because otherwise she'll need 8. Oh shit. How many can we get? Only 5. That's bad because that means Zarkon's gonna fire again and our healing is only halfway charged. But God, maybe I should target Zarkon with all these yellows. Not much damage at all. Alright, so we will not let him charge again. Oh, and they're giving fucking blue mana. Okay, we can heal now. Hopefully this lands a bit better. Okay, good. Okay, so who do we want to target? We want to target Zarkon still. Whoops. Idiot. Why is Zarkon red and it fucking hit in a jar? That was weird. Alright, this guy's not going to fire for a bit, and he's the one we really need to kill. 2 marks. Fuck. Alright, well, we'll keep attacking him. What do you got for us, computer? Okay, I don't want to use Jasper actually because I cannot charge Inula within this turn, and that's going to wake everybody up, which we don't want. So we want to kill Leo. So here's a decent combo. Oh, are you kidding me? So I still don't want to wake them up. That's gotta do it. Yeah. Whew. All right. So she's got pretty good attack. Najar's going second, so I guess. Okay. That was close. That was quite close. You can see even with War Machine's defense has such a big advantage that it can be tough to pull it off still. I mean, it's a totally different story when there's traps too. That's like too much of an advantage, I think. There's probably going to be some balance changes there. Okay, that's got to be the last one for the tower. Okay. And then I guess we'll wait for 30. Which that's going to be a little while. Let me go check in to see if we're going to take 19 also. Probably, because I think they're going to take 17 back. So let's go see. So it looks like we're at a bit of a stalemate, and I think what we're just trying to do is to keep them from advancing as well. So maybe we get an opportunity to push forward depending on what kind of teams they have left and how many of them. But for now, we're going to be attacking here. So I see a good opportunity for myself, which is this team. We'll go for speed. And we'll save the stuns. All right. Wow, this guy's freaking out over there. Ready? Looks calm, looks calm. Wow, both of these Far East characters are freaking out. So the Lee drank too much coffee and I forget her name. Kit Yoko really has to go pee. Okay. So they've all got this shared damage, which means getting a kill is not going to be possible. I've never seen Lee in action, so this could be interesting. Uh-oh. Wow. strange. Okay. No spell. Fuck. Fuck. Let's try to get Strybog going first. Wow. I wonder if I can just kill everybody. Kind of a strength and a weakness there. Alright, we don't have to worry about too much at this point. We can just let this play out. Oh wow, I had one available slot and they just barely snuck heal block in there. Lee was kind of interesting. I don't really understand what happened there. I feel like he hit for like 1,800, like maybe 6 or 7 chunks of 300. So say if it was 7, 2,000, he did it 3 times, 6,000. Okay. Not too good, really. 6k damage. Sorry for this squeaky chair. Alright. And this one's down. I do like this team, but that was disappointing how fast Egast died. I don't really know what to do about that either. Yeah. Okay, so we'll take 17 back in 6 minutes. I guess we're just going to be doing musical towers for a little while here. Now they're attacking 18. Okay, well, looks like we're not getting into the treasury. We're definitely not with 50 minutes left, so I guess I'll take this clean up here. And Akuma. So it's definitely going to be Cyril, maybe Torbjorn. I wonder if this is one where I should try to do it with only 3. Can probably do that. You get extra points. I've never tried this before. So we're only going to make Akuma stronger if we use battering ram now. But they're still going to have... Yeah, we want to get some specials charged up first. So Akuma's the only real threat here. There's a good amount of reds, but... Oh, come on. So much damage for his support. Okay. Perfect. He loses the link, which was the only thing potentially keeping him alive, because now he has nothing. And he goes down easy. We should be good from here, especially with taunt. Could take a little while, but wow. So if anyone knows how that damage works when you see these combos flying in, I feel like the last thing that hits is always the biggest damage, and it can be like 4 or 5 times higher sometimes, where you'll see like 3k, 4k, 6k, 8k, and then the very last hit is like 21k. So if anyone knows why that happens, if it's like a certain number of combos where once you get over 5 combos or something, the hits like triple or something like that. If anyone knows, let me know, because I don't know that, but it makes me wonder. They're getting a lot of healing going. This is actually not very good. Maybe we should try to take out the weaker target. Alright, we took the link away. Now big ass heal. Okay. Oh fuck. This is actually dangerous. Oh, never mind. That's some pretty damn good damage. So I was gonna say, support hero damage can get really high at the end when this happens. But I do have taunt. Martin does get tougher as his HP gets lower. Hey, they added some sound effects for some of these guys. That's cool. So we're going to keep chipping away at him because he has the lower HP. And in the interest of speed, I'm just going to let them make the matches. Okay, there we go. I love that when you kill one target with Cyril and then he goes on to hit the second one. It's cool. Alright, buddy, finish it off. Oh, yeah. So I guess that was 11, 4, and 15, so it didn't quite go in the progression I imagined, but the last hit is always the highest. Okay, so there's 19 down, so we're gonna wait, and then we'll take 17 back in a minute. Can't look at it yet. So we're racking up the points at least. We will have a victory. What's their ranking? They're higher than us. Interesting. Okay. God, look at first place, 1,885. Like it climbs. Those two teams are really good. But it's crazy how dramatically it climbs, where we're like, all right, 1,590, 1,575, 1,535. It's starting to be a bigger difference. 1,500 drops way down to 1,400, but 1,865. So they must just be playing each other over and over, which, coming from Empires and Puzzles could seem annoying, but it really gives you a chance, like facing the same opponent really gives you a chance to like see what they're doing and trying to systematically beat them instead of just happening to win. You're like, okay, here's what screwed us over last time, or like they're probably expecting us to do this, so we can try to do this. I could see that being kind of a fun challenge, actually. All right. What do I have? Kind of 2 attacks left, or 3 3-person attacks, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Some of the same teams again here. What do I have left? Okay, I have a red team that I like, so no greens at all. Okay. Maybe we could get away with a red team here. I only have enough war machines for 2 more attacks, it looks like. Alrighty, so what will my last team be? Probably another red team, actually. So maybe let's go... That's a small thing, but I really like how it automatically switches the slot to the right. Like in Empires and Puzzles, you have to click the slot, add the hero, and it doesn't automatically shift over to the next spot. You have to keep manually clicking the spot to the right yourself and then add the hero. Then click the next spot, add the hero. It's so much smarter for them to do it this way. All right, defense in the arena, attack. Yeah, we'll toughen him up a little bit. All right, this is a questionable approach, but again, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out some of this stuff. Okay, so he only gets to move twice. Which means I cannot charge Alexander, which is bad. So let's just say, fuck you, Zarkon. You going down. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of matching 5 tiles with these greens. Oh, maybe I should have done blue instead. No, I couldn't have done that either. Whoops. Well, we'll try to deny a little bit of mana here. We wouldn't have been able to land Inyla anyways, now that I think about it, because of Dobrinka. Okay, so... Wow. They're out of immunity, which is good. And now we can start landing reds. What? What do they have, higher resistance? No, what the hell? She has high accuracy, man. 182. Jeez. All right. Yeah, big combo. You're going down first, lady. I guess I might as well use... Nope, I think that might wake them up. Come on, Akuma, get some mana. $11K, so weak. Okay, just did nothing at all. Cool. Boom, down. All right, last team's not going to be by me. All right, well, we'll see where to go next. All right, we have momentarily progressed, so I'm going to jump in on this one here. We have 2 Akumas, which I'm not well suited for, but this one doesn't have many buffs on it. So I think I can handle it. We've got Finboard to hopefully remove buffs. Maybe I'll go for Najar and Leopold. Defense in the rifts, HP in the arena. That's not very helpful. Is there anyone else I'd want to put in here instead? Let's see. Taunt, I think, is good. Could go Nefri. Then at least we have a usable leader ability. And we'll use up all the rest of our traps now. So this could be interesting. Alright, we did get the first turn, fortunately. If we kill Akuma, he's not actually going anywhere, so I should probably take out the next biggest threat, which I think for me is probably Arthur. Let's see. Akuma is just, gonna get reduced down. I guess we could start his turn counter going, but he'll be a little bit dangerous. I think it would be smarter for me to get rid of one of the threats here. And with a lot of damage coming at me, I think, again, Arthur or... Well, Arthur might just preoccupy himself with Nefri, which I would kind of be okay with. Maybe it's better to take out Cassia since she's going to be hitting everybody. And we'll give the catapult a try here. Arthur resisted, so that's good since he's the only one that doesn't really matter. We don't really have any purples here. So I think we'll just try for some big combos. Alright, he's charged, which is good. We just want to leave him charged. Start working on some purples. Okay, so Arthur's going next. There aren't any purples for him to work with. He's just going to hit Nefri. We could just try to match a bunch of yellows. Fortunately, no purples came in. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. Again, keep working on Arthur. Now we need to starve Akuma. Ouch. All right. Okay, so yeah, damage is not going to be that strong because Arthur's attack is probably not higher than Akuma's. or it's not 50% higher like it needs to be. Okay. This will get the kill. He's still going to keep his turn. Oh, he's not going to keep his turn. Okay. All right, so now we have Finbor. Hopefully ready to... Yes. All right. So that's the... I figured I could handle this team, you know, with Resurrection so that Finbor was able to stay alive. But most importantly, the lack of buffs on the team. I learned that mistake in one of these past wars. There was a Strybog and I think an Aurora on the team with Akuma, and that made it impossible to, with Cyril, remove just his invincibility since it was buried in there. So learned that the hard way. Didn't want to make that mistake this time, but even though I didn't have like a guaranteed dispeller, since Finbor uses his accuracy to decide whether he dispels or not, yeah, I was able to make it work. This was the other team, and you can see there's lots of buffs on this team, and that would have made it a lot harder to target. So, we've definitely won the war, I would say. Yeah, with 20 minutes left, we've definitely won the war. Not getting into the treasury, though, which makes sense. They're strong enough to be able to resist, and that's one thing I found. It's like it has to... Maybe they'll make balance changes for this later, but it has to be pretty imbalanced for them to be able to take your treasury or you theirs. When you're an evenly matched team, you end up kind of just stuck like this of taking and retaking the same targets. So I'm curious to see if they'll change that. It's a tough thing to balance. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for that, actually. But I mean, I guess you get to keep your chests at least. So there's 5 chests to split between 30 people. It just seems like they would want... Because like if the matchmaking system is working well, then you're not getting the bonus chest. It's only if the matchmaking system is not working well that you get the extra chests. And I think they would want to have a way for that not to be true, where you can outsmart your opponent. Maybe they need to shorten the cooldowns on these spots, because that slows you down enough that the other team can go, hey, they're doing this, let's intervene, right? You'd want to be able to do that kind of thing where you attack in the night while everyone's sleeping or something, you know, like in movies. And that gives you the advantage to, you know, make a difference. So let me know if you have any thoughts on that, any thoughts on war in particular. I like reading your guys' comments since this game is new to me and I'm still trying to understand it. I feel like it's helpful to hear your perspectives. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Additionally, if you haven't checked out Gemstone Legends yet and you've watched this far, you're definitely into it. So click those links in the description, whether you're on iPhone or Android, or iOS or Android, and you will get a free starter bonus worth $50. If you download from the App Store, you will not get that. So make sure you download from the links in the description of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.